You can only pick one. Which of these watches are you adding to your collection? First up is the dive watch. Sporty, rugged, and of course splashproof. Dive watches vary in their water resistance from a respectable 200 meter depth rating to serious diving watches, waterproof to thousands of meters. But they all follow a similar design code that's optimal for underwater usage. Simple, highly legible dials with big chunky hands and markers and lots of lume. They're typically made of hard-wearing corrosion-resistant materials like steel or titanium with a screw-down crown and rotating bezel. A GMT watch is a timepiece that allows the wearer to tell the time in multiple time zones at once with the aid of a GMT hand. This is essentially a second hour hand that can be set independently and read via a 24-hour scale, normally on a rotating bezel. Originally favoured by pilots, GMT watches today still make the perfect travel companion. This is the humble field watch, considered the birth of the wristwatch. For men, anyway. So the army men of the past required a timepiece that was rugged, reliable, and could be read at a glance, without the need to fumble around in your pockets. Field watches are lightweight, often with a slightly smaller case side, and with clear, simple dials. Next, it's skeleton watches. Now, skeletonization is the hallmark of true watchmaking, with the process requiring plates, bridges, and dial surfaces to be carefully carved away, exposing the intricacies of the mechanical movement inside, as well as allowing you to admire all the meticulous detail and craftsmanship that goes into building a watch. Skeleton watches offer you a mesmerizing insight into a watch's complexity. And finally, it's the hand-wound chronograph, which are some of the best-looking timepieces around, front and especially back. Chronograph mechanisms are deceptively complex, requiring hundreds of additional components, and with a hand-wound chronograph, that complexity is right there on display, with no obstruction from an automatic winding rotor. It's a visual feast for your eyeballs.